What's up, party people, and welcome back to another episode of NYC Foodways, your weekly food and culture discussion from the cultural capital of the world. My name is John, and this week's episode is dedicated to the life and legacy of Big Chief Tootie Montana, tradition personified, who to the end refused to bow down despite the vast power arrayed against him. Today on NYC Foodways, we turn our hungry eyes to Super Tacos, located at the busy junction of 96th Street and Broadway on the Upper West Side. Super Tacos is a living relic of the old neighborhood and has been plying its trade here since 1992. It has become a neighborhood fixture likely because it is a food truck and hasn't had to be fixed to a permanent location. Over the years, it has motored around the immediate area several times, avoiding player haters, renovators, crypto-racist New York Times stories, gentrifiers, and new construction. Super Tacos, which I should add proudly sports a 3.5-star Yelp rating, serves dozens of dishes, but surprise, surprise, it is known best for its tacos, and for good reason. Since you asked kindly, I will now list every type of meat available to fill your tacos with flavor. Beef, pork sausage, beef tongue, chicken, fried pork, beef tripe, spicy pork, goat, spicy chicken, breaded beef, breaded chicken, roast pork with pineapple, grilled steak, pork skin, pig's ears, thin sliced meat, and finally, vegetarian. What makes Super Tacos tacos, well, super, is the ratio of filling to tortilla, the freshness of ingredients, and the willingness of the chefs to let powerful flavors shine through. There aren't many places on the Upper West Side where one can find beef tripe, pig's ears, goat, and tongue, and whose dishes lean so heavily on chilies and spice. Speaking of chilies, 2 homemade hot sauces are available. The green is unapologetically fiery and delicious, and your humble narrator recommends putting it on whatever you order. The red borders on incandescent, is absolutely not for the faint of heart, and would likely make a certain type of patron ask for the manager were it served at your standard Manhattan restaurant. But back to the lecture at hand. Super Tacos' notable offerings also include high-tier tortas, commonly referred to as Mexican sandwiches, a name I find as absurd as it is unhelpful. These tortas are fantastic, served on fluffy bread overstuffed with lettuce, tomato, beans, cheese, sour cream, and your choice of protein. This is one of the best bangs for your buck, calorically, on the Upper West Side. Highly recommended, but only after you've sampled at least 3 types of tacos first. Other recommended dishes include several of Super Tacos' rotating daily specials served with rice and beans. I love the pork ribs, mole poblano, boiled pork, and chicken and pumpkin seed sauce, along with some well-known, though delicious, Mexican standbys like enchiladas with mole and chilaquiles. To wash all this down and rounding out the menu, Super Tacos serves homemade jamaica and horchata, both of which are way better than they have any right to be. What personal foodways do we carry within us? Those who know me outside of this channel probably know why I am so devoted to this humble truck, apart from the fact that it's an incredible place to eat and has been around forever. I happen to grow up 2 blocks from it, and am currently broadcasting from a rooftop where, over many years, myself and a diverse group of people consumed thousands of tacos from Super Tacos. Back in the Stone Age, tacos were only $2, the same price as 40 ounces of malt liquor, incidentally. Over innumerable nights spent in full or part up here, doing what kids and young adults do, we were sustained by Super Tacos, and a very personal foodway was formed. I bet viewers of NYC Foodways can vividly recall the late-night food spots of their youth. Mine just happened to be the taco truck on 96th Street. How are contemporary urban foodways made? Foodways are, by definition, habitual practices, and New York City's mercurial nature and the heavy reliance on the invisible hand of the market makes long-term survival for most businesses a near impossibility, especially those that trade in food. Super Tacos' Herculean staying power in the face of enormous odds has, in my opinion, made it into a foodway in and of itself, and to this day I am proud to bring visitors to its side. On a recent afternoon, I happened to be in the old neighborhood, accompanying a small group of folks from around the country. We were walking down Broadway, headed north on the west side of the avenue. I suggested an impromptu lunch at Super Tacos, shout out to Helen for ordering tongue like a G, and soon everyone was standing around, quietly devouring their tacos on the sidewalk, the same way it's been done here for 30 years. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week for another episode of NYC Foodways. Peace.